Hello, guys. Welcome back to the channel. I'm kidding. I'm not gonna do that. But today, suggested by a viewer, we're gonna be playing Last Stranded or Decaying Winter. Obviously, I have played this game before, but I'm still really bad at it. Today, I'm just gonna be using the basic thing, Survivalist. And if I go to Equipment, I'm using the Emergency Respirator. And I'm going to turn all of my perks off to make it as normal and fair as possible. See, I have no perks. And yeah, let's get into it. So, Decaying Winter is a game, obviously. So, what you do in this game is crazy. So, once I spawn in, what you do is you spawn in and you walk around doing your thing. But there are enemies and supplies out here, and you have to go through and collect stuff. You have to be careful for these traps, though. You open lockers. If you don't want an item, you can put it in a scrapper, and you get scrap. You can also find guns and other useful things like grenades, ammo, melee weapons. If I find an enemy, I'll show you what an enemy does. So the survivalist perk gives you a backpack. Nothing else. You get nothing else. You get no cons, no pros. Um, do keep in mind, since I am just starting out as a YouTuber, um, subscribing is very helpful, and also the videos aren't going to be god tier. You're not going to get some like crazy editing. That's an example of what you don't want to do. You don't touch those because now, if you look in the at the bottom, I have a broken leg and I can't run now. I can jump because that makes sense, obviously, but I can't run, and I'm also bleeding, which makes me lose health over time. These are stims. This is a combat stimulant. The purple one is a combat stimulant. It increases your damage. I'm not sure what else it does. These are blueprints. You can find workbenches around the map, and you put these in, and for 50 to 100 scrap, you can make a weapon, or also traps you can place in the game. And after a certain period of time, the storm will come, and you have to be in this area, or you'll take damage until you die. Unless you have an emergency respirator, you press C to use your auxiliary. And if you run into the storm while you have this on, you will take no damage, so it's very useful for looting. Alright, here comes the first wave. Depending on what wave, there will be melees, gun dudes, and the higher the wave, the more enemies. Press R to parry, right click to heavy hit, and left click to light hit. And if you hold it, you hit 3 consecutive times. And if you right click, you do a heavy hit, which obviously does more damage than a normal light hit. Also, sorry for the noise in the background. My laptop is quite loud, especially when I'm playing any game in existence. See, those are enemies. They'll attack, obviously. There's another guy over there. They'll just be everywhere. Oh yeah, over there's a raid boss. We don't talk about that. All right, now that my leg has healed, we can successfully go around again. There are various effects you can get from getting hit. It's all based off of RNG. It's no skill involved, and the effects that happen, like you can break a leg or an arm, or you can get artery bleed. and use the tourniquet for it. Hunting axes are insta kills if you hit if. So, like, if I go into the storm right now, well, there isn't one right now, but if I went into the storm with this emergency respirator on, I would not take any damage. Enemies do not despawn until the wave comes. So you got to be wary of them if you get stuck in the storm. There are 10 waves in total. There's a scav war, which is extremely difficult. And then wave 10 is the boss. I mean, what else? Did you expect something else? Did you think it was just going to be another normal wave? Alright, wave 2. I'm not going to die. This is going to go well. This is going to go very well. Right? Right? Nothing's going to go wrong. Thanks for stating the obvious. Incoming hostiles? Couldn't tell. I definitely lived very long. And that is the overview of Decaying Winter. You can go to Outfit, you spend Odins, and if you reach level 100, you can pledge. And it resets your level. You keep your Odins. It does cost a lot of Odins, though. And you go to the Quartermaster, and you can buy special stuff like skins for your weapons. They give no advantage. Perks here give you an advantage, but give you cons, but also pros. Like Zealot, for example, you get more max health and resistance to damage, but reduced movement speed and reduced heavy swing speed. Or if we get 3 likes on the next video, I'll try again, but I'll use Mind Flayer. Reduce defense, reduce recoil control, faster movement speed, faster shoves, and reduced craft costs. Again, I'm not going to get on my knees and go, please, please subscribe. But I am going to ask if you want to subscribe, do it. You can always undo it later, or you just don't have to. I'll see you in the next video. Comment any game you want to see get played.